Good morning friends. Today we are going to discuss about the research methodology here. Okay. For this subject, CS Kotari second edition is the one of the reputed textbook is available in our library. We can refer this book also and we can easily get the PDF from the internet also. Okay. You can download that books. And one more important thing about this subject is that this subject carries around the 100 marks here. Okay. 60 marks will be for your mid semester examination. 20 marks will be for your 20 marks will be for your mid semester examination, 60 marks will be for the end semester examination, and the 20 marks will be for the class assessment here. Okay, before going to discuss about the research methodology, first we need to get understand what is meant by the research here. Okay, so many people they are given the different definition about the research here. Okay, some people is telling that research is nothing but the gaining the knowledge about the particular task or the specific thing. Here it is going to be called as a research here. And second people is telling this one, definitely the research is defines the research. Definitely it is allowed to gain the knowledge, but if you are applied in a systematic and scientific way, that will help you to get the precise information about the particular task here. Okay, it is also going to be called as a research only. And the third people is telling this one, definitely we are going to get the research. Okay, by doing the research, definitely we are going to get the knowledge here, but careful investigation, if you are inquire the especially through the especially for a particular task, no, it will help you to invent the new things or the new facts related to particular area or the particular branch of knowledge. Here it is also going to be called as a research only. Okay, the third person is telling that systematized or the systematic way to efforts to gain the new knowledge, it is also going to be called as a research only. Okay, now what is meant by research methodology here? Okay, the moment when we come to know about the research, the next thing will be the research methodology here. Okay, research methodology is telling that how we are going to carry out the research to research here. Okay, it consists of the different techniques or the different procedures how we are going to carry out the research here. Okay, we are going to identify and we are going to select the different process also. Okay, once we done the research, now how we are going to analyze the results of particular area or the particular topic, it is also going to be called as a research here. Okay, now what are the different objectives of the research here? Mainly, no, we are mainly we are having 4 to 5 different types of objectives are there. First, why we objectives in the sense that why we need to do the research here. Okay, first thing friends, before going for the research, first I need to familiar. Okay, I need to clearly understand the where exactly I'm going to do the research here. Okay, on which thing I'm going to do the research here. For that reason we require the research. Now second thing, to describe the accurately, okay, to describe accurately all the characteristics of individual or a group here about the research area. That also, for that reason also I require the researcher. It means that friends, once you clearly understand about the research topic or the research area here, afterwards you people need to describe the characteristics of particular research here. Okay, individual research or it may be the group of the research also. Okay, now third thing, to determine the frequency with which something occurs. Okay, very important here. After doing the research, now friends, what we are exactly we are going to get that one something, what it is going to be occurs here, whether it is going to be related or the unrelated here, that also we are going to get through the research only. Okay, fourth one very important here, to test the hypothesis here. Okay, means that in your research, for example I will give that one, if you are doing the research in a weather prediction here. Okay, here we are going to have the 4 to 5 types of the research variables are the temperature is there. Okay, chillness in the environment is there, and we are having the humidity also. Okay, humidity also is there. Okay, if you are doing the research, no, you need to get understand that what is the correlation between these variables. Okay, association between these variables, that also helps if you are doing the research here. Okay, for all these are the objectives of research. Now and what are the motivational things in a research here? Okay, now first thing, if you are going to do for the research, definitely you are going to get the research degree. Okay, you are going to get the research certificates also, that will help you to work in a sorry, that will help you to work in a reputed university and the reputed colleges also. For that reason we require the research here. That will be the one motivational thing here. Second thing, few people are there in a society that always they are going to accept the challenging things here. Okay, unsolved problems they will take that one. Okay, and they will find the solution for that one. Okay, they will get motivated for that reason also. And third thing that one, once you done with the any creative work here, okay, once you done with the any research work here, that time you are going to get some happiness in yourself only. Okay, to get the desired intellectual joy by doing the creative work. For that reason also you may get motivated and you can go for the research here. Okay, and the fourth thing is that fourth one is the desire to be able to service to the society. Very important thing here is that one. Okay, few people always ready to give the social work here. Okay, for that reason also some people will start research that one. Okay, like Albert Einstein is there. Okay, that people's always done research for the society only. Okay, not for the selfishness. Okay, now fifth one will be the desire to get the respectability. Okay, once you're done with the research, definitely you are going to be nominated for the prizes also. Okay, you may get the Nobel prizes. Okay, some other prizes. Okay, in a research area. For that reason you may get the good respect in a society as well as in a throughout the world here. For that reason also you may start the research now. And we are having the different types of the researches also. Okay, where mainly friends we are having descriptive versus analytic researches are there. Okay, we are having applied versus fundamental research are there, quantitative versus qualitative research is also available, conceptual versus empirical also available here. Okay, before going for in detail that one, first we need to get understand where exactly we are going to apply the descriptive versus analytical research here. Okay, okay, we will give one example here. Descriptive where we are going to apply, and analytic where we are going to apply. Whenever you don't know exactly the value of the variable, that time we are going to give the descriptive. Okay, just concentrate. Okay, whenever you know the exact value of the variable, that time we are going to apply the analytical here. Okay, for example, I am having one shopping mall here. Every day 100 people are coming to my shopping mall, but I don't know that one all 100 people they what they are going to be, in which things they are having the interest to purchase that one. Okay, approximately I can guess that one. Okay, how we are going to around 50 to 60% they are interested in these things here. Okay, another 20 to 30% of people are going to be interested in these things here. That time no we are going to do the descriptive analysis, descriptive research. Whereas in analytic no I know that one exact count. Okay, I know the value of the variable. That time I am going to apply the analytical approach here, research approach here. Right, now applied versus fundamental, this is the second one. Applied research method type will be applied whenever you want the immediate solution from the problem here, immediate. Okay, one problem is existed in a society here or the environment here, I want to find a solution for that one. During that time no the research person need to be apply his basic knowledge and the experience knowledge, from that he is going to get the solution. Okay, now fundamental what is it is telling, definitely here also we are going to do the research only, but here we are going to use some generalization. Already the philosophers or the research persons are applied few things here, we are going to borrow that ideas, that techniques here, then we are going to apply here. Definitely we are going to apply some mathematical things also. Okay, some formulas also we are going to apply. By applying these kind of the research techniques no we are going to find out the solution here. It is going to be called as a fundamental only. Okay, fundamental name itself telling you should apply this formula only, you should apply this procedure only, you should apply this thing only, then only we are able to get the solution for this problem. It is going to be called as a fundamental here. Okay, and third thing is the quantitative versus qualitative here. What is meant by quantitative? Name itself telling the research is going to be done on the number of quantities here. The research is going to be done on the quality with respect to the quality here. Okay, quantitative research, we may give one example here. Okay, okay, it is applicable to the phenomena can be expressed in terms of the in quantity only, whereas with the qualitative research will be in terms of quality or the kind of the particular research area here. Okay, it is going to be called as a qualitative research. And fourth one will be the conceptual as well as the empirical research here. Okay, name itself here also telling. Okay, conceptual research we are going to be apply with the help of abstract ideas or the conceptual theory. Okay, in generally we are going to take some ideas from the philosophers, thinkers, okay, to develop the new concept or the or to interpret the existing ones here. Okay, it is going to be in a conceptual. Whenever we are going to do the conceptual research now, I'm going to gain the knowledge from the experts here, research persons here. I will borrow all the knowledge, then I will apply my technique, then I will invent the new thing here. Okay, that will be under quantitative, sorry, that will be under conceptual here. And the second thing will be the empirical here. Okay, again, what is meant by what is meant by the empirical research here? It is exactly relies on the experience and observation of the research person here. Okay, if you are working in only one area from the last 10 years or 15 years, by observing the same things again and again, your brain may get trained that one. Okay, with the experience you are going to invent the new things here. Okay, it is also going to be called as a empirical research now. Okay, now what is meant by the criteria of the research here? Okay, why we means what criteria we are going to apply the research here. Now first, my friends, once you are planning to do the research, first you should be clearly understand the problem statement and you define the problem statement. That problem statement should have the common concepts to be used here. First thing. Okay, now second thing, once you're done with the problem statement here, you need to define the procedure designed to achieve the or to find out the answer for particular question here, or you can say we need to find out the solution for the particular problem here. Okay, we need to develop the procedural design also. Okay, and we need to carefully plan to get the results for particular problem here. Okay, third thing what they are telling, the researcher should have the frankness in a nature. What it means, if you are having the, if your research is having some problems or some flaws here, okay, if you are having flaws in a procedural design also, very frankly you can share with the other peoples. Okay, that is a very good thing here, because if the research made fail here, okay, if you share the results, if you kept hide that results here, that may create some harmful effects on the society. Due to that reason, be frankful. Okay, I found this one, okay, I found this wrong result, I got exact correct result here. Due to that reason, I'm not going to apply this one, like that. If you are having the frankness, so that also the one of the good criteria for the research here. Okay, third thing, the analysis of the data should be sufficient. Exactly, once you got the particular inputs for your research, no, analysis should be carried out in a systematic way. Okay, once I got the assume like this one, if you are having, if you are doing the research on the cancer here, okay, how much the benign images are required, how much the malignant related images are required, how much the free images are required, all this information should be carried out here. Okay, that will help you do in a further investigation during your research area. Okay, due to that reason, what they are telling, the data analysis should be done. Okay, adequately, how much the correct inputs are required, how much the medium level inputs are required, how much the it means that positive as well as the negative results carrying the data is required. All this should be done on the research here. Okay, and the fifth one will be the conclusion should be confined here to the to justify the data of the research and limited, which is the data provided in provide an adequate basis only. Okay, once you're done with the result here, no, that should carry the correct information related to that related to the result here. Okay, if I got one input here, I got this correct result, sir. If I got given this input here, I got this wrong result here. Okay, mention that one. Okay, again apply that one, improve that research here. Okay, training more, provide the more training here, that also help you to do that one, which is all about the criteria of the research here. Okay, now we are going to discuss about that brief discussion about the steps here. Okay, how exactly we are going to do the research now. Okay, now first thing, friends, as I said earlier, first I am going to formulate the research problem. Okay, I will try to get understand that one, I will familiar with that, I'll clearly get understand the problem, then I am going to design the problem statement. Okay, now Once I done this one, I am going to start with the literature survey related to that one. Okay, how many people studied about this area, how many people are invented the new things here, what are the drawbacks of that one. Okay, I will note down all these things here. Once I came to know that one, no, then I will start applying my research techniques here. Now, once we're done with the literature survey, I got some idea related to my research area. Then I will start working for the working hypothesis here. Okay, once you're done working hypothesis, next you start with the research design, that one. Okay, just to draw one methodology, research methodology, or you can say some flow chart here. Okay, I'm going to start with here. Okay, I'm going to take the input from here. I will apply this technique. Okay, 5 to 6 procedures are available. Out of 6 procedures, one procedure is very good. I'm going to apply that one. Like that we are going to prepare that one. Okay, once you're done with the research design, no, then you start finding the sample design for that one. Definitely I will do some sample design. I will apply all my techniques here, whether I'm able to get the correct results or not. First I'm going to verify that one. Once I got that one, no, I will apply that one. Otherwise I will change the design. Yes or no? This will be the good ideas to apply the research here. Okay, the sixth thing will be collecting the data. Whatever I want the inputs my for my research area, no, I will collect that one first. Okay, once I got that one, then I am going to apply that, right? If I want the, as I said earlier, if you are doing the research related to the cancer here, you need to collect the benign images, okay, malignant images, okay, some images should be the clear image also you require that. Now all this kind of image I'm going to collect that one, then I will going to provide as an input for the result, then I'm waiting for the result also. Okay, now collecting the data, it's over. Now after that, execution of the project here. Once you're done with this one, I will start executing my project here. Again I will provide the correct input here. The results I will get, I will analyze. Okay, I will give the wrong input, what the result I will get, again I am going to check that one. If I got the correct results for the correct input, okay, I will check that one, it is going to be work correctly. If I got wrong here, again I am going to reduce that one. Okay, now analysis of the data, as I said that one. Okay, how much your system is going to be perform here, 10%, 60%, 80%. okay, how much reliability is there, how much it is going to give the correct result here, how much is going to give the wrong result here, for wrong input how much it is going to give the correct result, for correct input how much it is going to give the wrong result. All these things we are going to analysis on the data here. Okay, once you done this one, we are going to test that one. Okay, now at the end, no, we need to give the generalization and the interpretation, how we are going to interpret with the world here. That also very important. That is we are also going to consider under the research here. Once you done with this research, friends, at the end, as for the reference, we are going to write the thesis also. Okay, or you can say this one, the report for the project. Okay, all these things are going to be considered under the research here. Okay, one more important thing here.